this forever. I don't even know what all you can do on here. What does that do? Oh, create a short. I hope somebody joins. Hello. I hope somebody joins. I haven't gone live in like 30 years. I guess I'm doing this right. How do I see the chat? Oh, there is no chat. Okay. Thank you for the lovely bouquet. What does this do? Hey everyone. No one. I see one person. How's it going? You'll probably leave and not say anything too, but that's okay. That's cool. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. But I thought I would try this out, and I thought we could talk about dance moms or other celebrities or whatever you guys want to talk about. I thought that might be fun. So, but I don't know. Doesn't look like anybody cares to watch. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Hello. Ain't nobody watching me. This is really sad. Remember to guard your privacies. I forget guidelines. Okay. Hello. How's it going? I thought I would try a live stream. I haven't done one in literally forever. So I thought I would try it out just to see what happens. Let me see. I don't know how to do this chat filter. Top messages. All messages. Hey there. So if you want to ask questions or anything, we can do that. We can talk about dance moms. We can talk about really whatever you want. I want to do this more. I just haven't done it really. I used to go live back on my other Jonathan Blogs channel like every day for like hours and hours. So I don't really want to do that or plan to do that, but I am excited to hang out with you guys a little bit. So, how are you guys' day going? Hi! Hi, Nanastasio21. How are you? Like I was saying, it's been forever since I've live streamed, so this is like a completely different world. Like I used to live stream on TikTok in like 2018. So we can talk about dance moms. A lot of my fans are dance moms fans, or not fans, but subs are dance moms fans, and a lot of them are, you know, Kardashian, Sister Wives, other TV shows like that. So we can talk about whatever you want. You can ask me questions, anything like that if you want to. But thank you guys for tuning in and watching, especially since I haven't done this for 50 years. I like my little scream sign. You love dance moms, Monica? Me too. I'm literally obsessed. Sometimes, like, since I make all these dance moms videos, I feel like my life revolves around dance moms. If you guys like my scream sign that my boyfriend got for me, I think it's so cute. Really adds to the aesthetic. And then I have a Kuromi poster over here. Kuromi and Scream. Good combination, right? So I was wondering if I would stream live on here. I obviously have more subs on here. Yes, I really love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, dance moms or my scream sign? Probably both. Maybe neither. Maybe just Dance Moms. But thank you for whatever. Just thanks for being here and talking, because I've been on for like 5 minutes and no one's even talked. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, I was wondering if I wanted to stream on here or stream on Twitch, because I was thinking about doing gaming, but like my audience really doesn't know me as a gamer. So I thought about doing like Stardew or something on there, but I feel like I have no followers on there, so I'll be like streaming for an hour to myself. So I don't know about that. So I thought I'd give this a try just to see how it goes to start with, and then I can make a decision. But I kind of like that this is vertical, because the horizontal, I don't really like the idea of that. I like this coloring. Like I have a pink light and my blue light and my ring light, and I think it actually has pretty good coloring. Sorry if I'm boring you with my chatter. If you have any questions or topics about Dance Moms that you'd like to talk about, I would love to talk about them with you. I really have no real life fans that like real life friends that like Dance Moms. So I'd love to chat and discuss it with you guys. If you want to. You don't have to. What does this camera button do? Oh, that turns the camera off. I'm an idiot. How do you know so much about Dance Moms? I've literally watched the show probably 10, 15 times over. It's really like my comfort show, as messed up as that is. It's really my comfort show, and I really, really love it. So I've just watched it over and over. I scope out the Reddit. I watch videos about it. I make so many videos about it, so I try to keep up with the podcast, with the stories that people post and the posts. So that's really of their post, and that's really how I know that much about it. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Sorry if I fidget with my pen. I need something to fidget with. I'm a big fidgeter. Also, I love my Scream shirt, too. I don't think my boyfriend got this for me. I think I bought it. I don't remember. My memory's gone. It's real gone. But yeah, so if you have any other questions, anything you want to talk about, thank you for the other thumbs up. I really appreciate it. So hopefully eventually we'll have a lot of people to talk with at some point. Used to have like thousands of people on TikTok live on my Jonathan Blogs channel. It was crazy. Who's your favorite dance mom? My favorite dance mom is definitely Jill. I think she's hilarious. Like, she dresses crazy. She's funny. She comes up with the goofiest stuff. Her TikToks crack me up. My favorite moment recently is the video that Kira posted of her dancing at Kalani's wedding. I made a video and I was like, Jill's finally getting the solo that she always wanted. So I love Jill. She's probably my favorite. My favorite mom for sure. Who's your favorite dance mom? Love to know that too. That would be good. So thank you for the other thumbs up. My favorite dancer from Dance Moms, technically the best dancer, I think, is Kalani. I think technically she's the best dancer. My favorite dancer, I know everybody dislikes Kendall these days, but I always really did like Kendall, and I like Nia. I always wanted Nia to win and succeed and do well because I felt bad for her. And some of the others, Paige, I felt really bad for Paige. She had it rough too. I mean, Abby freaking threw a chair at her, so she had it rough too. Who's your favorites? Who's your favorite dancer? Who's your favorite moms? I would love to know that, actually. Do you consider Kendall an OG? That's a good question. I ship you and Kurt? You ship me and Maddie and Kenzie's dad? Is that what you're talking about? Who's Kurt? You feel Abby was a P word? I don't think so. I think she was a little bit crazy. I mean, their dad, Kurt, he's kind of cute, to be honest, so you never know. Okay, back to, do you consider Kendall an OG? I do consider Kendall an OG, and I know that's, like, problematic to say. I like Chloe, too. But I consider her an OG because was she there the first season? No. But that was like what, 10, 12 episodes? She was there the rest, like consistently. She's in more episodes than every other dancer except Nia. So I think that makes her an OG. People might disagree, but that's what I think. I do like Chloe. I like Chloe Bird. Our little Chloe Bird. I had a really crappy morning, so I'm really thankful for you guys for talking to me for a little bit. In my opinion, the saddest season is season 4. I don't know. I feel it really depressive. Dude, it's serious. Okay, so I lose focus really easy. So the saddest season, 4 is bad. You know, you lose Brooke and Paige, you lose Chloe, things get really dark. Like, it's definitely not as fun as it was in the early seasons. Are you excited for Nia's book? I am so excited for Nia's book. I'm ready for Nia's book to come out now. Somebody posted, like, somehow somebody on Reddit got it early and was posting, like, pages from it. And it's crazy some of the stuff that she says about Abby in it. My favorite season or episode? Favorite episode? I don't know. There's so many. My favorite season... season 2 is pretty peak, I think. You know, you have Kendall added, you have Peyton added, and you have the showdowns with Kathy and her boy dancers. I think that's really good season. What would you say if Abby asked you to be her boyfriend? Me? I have a boyfriend, so I would definitely say no, but that's a really funny question. You've been getting into AUDC, you love it? I have never watched it. Like, I've gone back and watched clips of, like, JoJo and Kalani on it, but I've never actually watched it. And speaking of Abby, I have talked to Abby in the DMs before. And she's been nice, kind of. But she's not good at responding. Do you like Kathy? I do like Kathy. I think Kathy's crazy, but I think she's actually really funny, too. I think she's really funny. She's a great actress. Like, I think she's definitely said that she saw it as a performance, and she gave a crazy good performance. Favorite of the guest moms? That's a good question. That's a really good question, actually. I loved Peyton and Leslie. I always wish that they would have been, you know, full-time moms on the show, but Peyton she was too tall, she was too old, she just did not fit in. Do you like Asia? I do like Asia. Asia was a great performer. She wasn't a great group dancer, so she didn't exactly fit in with the overall group. You know, what I'll say, Kendall was not a great soloist, but she was a great group dancer. She picked up choreography fast, and she rarely, you know, forgot anything. So I think she fit in so well, and that's why she stayed, and why Asia struggled, because she was really young, and she was a dynamic soloist, but not the best group dancer. My favorite dance mom is definitely Jill. She's hilarious and crazy and comes up with some crazy things. That was not a very good answer, but Jill's definitely my favorite. Do you think that if the physical fight between Abby and Kelly wouldn't have happened, Paige and Brooke would have stayed more time? I don't know. Kelly did an interview, or not an interview. She was talking on her podcast, and she said that she wanted to leave during season 3 and tried her hardest to leave. So I think they would have left regardless. Abby really treated them awful. How were you introduced to Dance Moms? This is really funny because I didn't actually watch it when it was airing on TV. I more so knew about JoJo, and so I actually watched season 5 and season 6. The JoJo was on it first, and then I went back and watched the rest of the seasons, which is kind of funny, actually. What do you think if Brooke and Paige stayed and the fight never happened? I would have loved that. I think Brooke was at a point kind of aging out because she was getting, 14, 15. She started when she was 14, right? 12 or 14. So she was getting older. She was getting ready to age out because the rest of them were juniors and a lot younger. So yeah. But ever since I watched Dance Moms, I was like obsessed. I was like, this is crazy. This is like American Idol meets The Real Housewives. You get the kids performing and the competition, and then you get The Real Housewives fighting too. So it's like the best show ever. Amy said, I feel like Abby would compare Paige to Brooke the same way she compared Mackenzie to Maddie, but less since Paige was pretty. That's true. Abby loved pretty blonde girls, skinny blonde girls, and that was Paige. Skinny, pretty, and blonde. Have you watched Dance Moms The New Era? I have watched Dance Moms The New Era, and I really like it. I'm ready for season 2. And the Glow on there, I've actually talked to her before too. And she's super, super nice. Who's your favorite dancer? I really liked Kendall. And I know people really dislike Kendall, but I really liked her. Is Dance Moms A New Era good? It is good. It's really good. You can watch it on Hulu, Disney Plus, and I think they air it on Lifetime too. So it's definitely worth watching. What's different about A New Era and normal Dance Moms is that not only do the moms fight, but the kids fight, which is really different. And it's really kind of funny too. What do you think Dance Moms has? Oh, like what I just said. The kids fight, and it's really kind of crazy. But what Dance Moms A New Era has that Dance Moms Season 8 didn't have is these kids have also grown up together in this same studio. Unlike Season 8, where she auditioned the best dancers in the entire country and put them on a show. You think Brooke was as good as Maddie, but really tired? I think Brooke was as good as Maddie, too. I think she fell out of love with dance and she didn't give as much to dance. It was kind of like she was going through the motions, but she is an amazing dancer. Do you think Maddie was the best dancer? I feel it was Chloe. I think Kalani was actually the best dancer. I think Maddie was the best performer, but like technically, I don't know that much technically, but I do think that Kalani was probably the best dancer on the show. Do you think Abby favored Maddie? Absolutely. Abby favored Maddie, Kalani. She favored Bryn. And I do think Abby really favored Kendall, but Kendall just didn't come up to the expectations that Abby had for her. Do you ever think Abby would ever reunite with the OG moms and girls? I don't think so. I think that what they should have done for the what they should have done for the reunion show was Abby and the OGs having a meeting and them confronting Abby about all the things that she said and did to them on the show. I think that would have been huge if they would have done that. But not having Abby, I think, was a big mistake. Because they also could have had Abby not on the same stage, but interview her and do a reunion with her and the girls and the moms separately, or the moms with Abby. That's what I think would have been the best thing to do. My favorite mom is Black Patsy, low-key. Black Patsy, I guess I'll call her Kaya. I don't think she really likes being called Black Patsy these days. But she's a great villain. She was really funny. She was kind of a little bit cruel sometimes, but she was really funny. Do you think Abby was jealous of Chloe? Of course she was. Chloe was skinny and blonde. She's everything Abby always wanted to be and wasn't. So she definitely was. Do you like Abby or are you friends with her? I'm not friends with her. I have talked to her before in the DMs. She DM'd me, actually. but then she's really bad at responding. So we didn't really have a conversation. But I do like Abby. I think she's an iconic reality TV person. Like, nobody does it like Abby. She's hilarious, she's smart, but I think the fame overtook her and just destroyed her in like a really sad way, to be honest. I think Amy says, I think Nia, Maddie, and Mackenzie had the right not to show up for the reunion because they left in 2016 and 2017, and Chloe and the Highlands left in 2014. So they may have wanted the reunion in like 2026. That actually makes sense. You know, I think eventually there may be a reunion with everybody, including Abby. Because I think there is so much tension and so much unresolved issues with the show that I think eventually they're all going to want to sit down and really deal with it. So I think that's actually a really good point. I think that makes a lot of sense. Jacob? I think my favorite guest mom was Christy Ray. She was so iconic and wish she stayed, to be honest. She was really good. She was really in there. Like, she was nice and she was pretty, but she would definitely fight. And I think Abby really liked her. I think Abby loved Christy Ray. And, you know, Asia has said that she had her spinoff lined up after AUDC, and they just wanted her to go on Dance Moms to get more popular before they went to the spinoff. But I think it would have been better for Asia if she stayed on the entire show. Then she'd have the level of fame that all the other girls do, because her spinoff was not popular whatsoever. I see your videos on YouTube all the time. Please keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Legend. What's up? The best Dance Mom spinoff is AUDC. I need to watch AUDC. The one I do like is Abby's Studio Rescue. I don't know if anybody's ever watched that, but it's on the Lifetime YouTube channel. And it's really, Abby goes to studios that are like failing and she tries to like fix them up. It's interesting and it's funny. Who do you think was the best teacher, Abby or Kathy? I feel like Kathy's methods of teaching are better, but I think Abby is a better choreographer. I mean, Kathy is definitely gentler to children. So I think we have to say that Kathy probably has better teaching methods, but I think Abby got better results. And sadly, some ways to get better results is to break a kid down. But you know, looking back, it's really messed up. Do you think Abby was jealous of Chloe when she won and changed the score so Maddie could win? Of course. Of course. She wanted Maddie to win. She even said in a clip from season 8, I never wanted Chloe to win and she won all the time. So of course she did. Did you ever watch Bring It? I didn't, but I've thought about watching it because I think a lot of people do like that show. Do you? Do you watch it? Is it worth watching? Hello. Hi, Anthony. My favorite Dance Moms is Queen Dr. Holly. I love how she gets her point across without cursing. My favorite dancer is Nia. She definitely deserves her flowers for sticking from start to finish. Absolutely. I just made a video about this a couple days ago about who was the real MVP of Dance Moms, and I said it was Nia and Kendall because, you know, they went through so much crap and they could have quit 10,000 times, but they stuck it through to the end and they kept their commitment. They didn't weasel out of their contract, so 100%. And Dr. Holly is absolutely 100% a queen. We stand Dr. Holly. By the way, thank you for the thumbs up. If you give this video a thumbs up or this live stream a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, Dr. Holly's amazing. I love her. She wanted to prove Christy wrong about Chloe and Maddie having fair dances. Oh, absolutely. Christy believed in Chloe, and for some reason, Abby did not like that for some reason. I do think at a point, Abby really loved Chloe and appreciated her, but I think that, I don't know what changed the show, but I think they had drama before the show. So I think Abby just did not like Christy. What's your favorite line in Dance Moms? Oh my goodness, there's so many. But the one that comes to mind is when I think they did the stakeout for Kelly to come back. Do you like your own videos? Physically, I no. On TikTok sometimes I like them, but do I actually like the videos? No. I don't like to listen to myself. I don't like to watch myself. So I really picked a bad job. So what were you talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, favorite line in Dance Moms. It's when Abby invites Holly into the dance studio, and Abby's like, "This isn't a church, Holly." And Holly's like, "I have God all on my side." And Abby says, "You got God on your thighs too." That's absolutely my favorite line in the entire show. What's your opinion on JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes' relationship? You know, I really like it. When they were on Big Brother, like my whole TikTok was just a feed of clips of them, and I really think they really like each other, which is surprising. Hello, I'm a new subscriber and I enjoy watching your videos and updates about the Dance Moms cast. I'm watching Dance Moms right now while watching the live stream. How's your day going? My day isn't going the best, but it's really made me feel better to chat and discuss my favorite show with you guys, so I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. And I love that you're watching it while you're watching the live stream. That's so cool. Jojo, have you learned nothing? And like Jojo's like, I love that too. That one's a great one. Asia and Sophia were the best guests. Sophia was by far the best guest. Sorry. And Abby was like, we got to get her. Like, Abby loved her, but she was going to start making Maddie look bad. And Sophia's mom was like, I don't understand. Why are you being so mean to my child? This is not the way to treat children. But I think she was probably like really hard on Sophia behind the scenes. Don't slam my door. I'll slam whatever I want. That was a good one too. Who do you think was better, Kenzie or Asia? Oh man. Asia. Asia just had something special. Asia was a special little girl. She was a special dancer. Like, she had star quality, like something that was God given, like something you can't teach. So, overall, Asia, of course. But Kenzie became a really good dancer too as the show progressed. Brooke was definitely way more flexible than Maddie. Brooke was more flexible than everybody. I think Brooke and Kalani were very flexible, and Lily from season 6, 7, 8. But Brooke, I think she was the best, like acrobat. And yeah, Brooke stayed flexible for a long time. That was what was really impressive. Like, a lot of times, like, the younger kids are super, super flexible, but then they age. What if Kenzie sees this video? I'd say hello. How's it going? Do you dance? I don't dance. I'm like an awful dancer. Awful, awful, awful. What's your favorite my favorite non-Dance Mom show? My other favorite show is The Real Housewives of New York City. I really love that show. Hope your day gets better. Thank you. Your favorite is when they're doing the Christmas special. It's when Maddie is imitating her mom and says, "My ring on top of the Christmas tree," and she gives a wink. That's a great one, too. That needs to go viral. I haven't seen that for a long. I haven't seen the Christmas special in so long. I need to watch that this holiday season. Do you have any information about Maddie Ziegler's first ever solo Daisies and Roses? No one ever talks about it. I don't, actually. Was it on the show or was it off the show? Who do you think is the best, Kalani or Maddie? Technically, I think Kalani was the best, but performance-wise, Maddie was an amazing performer. Do you think Nia was the best dancer in season 7? Lord, season 7. I haven't watched season 7. Season 7's dark. Season 7 is dark. But yeah, Sheen Kendall and Kalani. Oh, there's Chloe too. Nia was at her peak in season 7 for sure. Who's your favorite dancer? Everybody hates when I say this, but I really like Kendall. I think she was a bit misunderstood. It was right before To Be a Star. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I'm sorry. What do you think about Brooke's music career? I wish it lasted longer. Me too. I think she could still do it now. You know, I guess she's focusing on like, influencer stuff. But why not do music? You know? You can do it on GarageBand at your house. And she could make money because she's famous. I think she should, to be honest. Do you remember Maddie being jealous of Chloe scenes? I love those scenes, yeah. Maddie being jealous was always funny. Really entertaining. The solo in like 2008, I've definitely not watched that. Like there's a lot of solos that have been put on YouTube of the girls before the show, but I haven't really watched any of those. And I also like it when Kendall and Jill in the Christmas special, Kendall and Jill talk about cooking. Yes, that's so funny. Only when I make it, you're not a very good cook. I love that part. And I also love the quote where Kendall just randomly says, "That was a great bucket of chicken." I really like that one too. That one's really funny. 1 minute, I'm going to go see if Brooke has a new video. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi, Summer. I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, Hoey. I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. Did Maddie really lie to Chloe about the duet? I mean, Christy seems to think she did. So, I mean, I think it's possible. How long have you been on YouTube? I started this channel in 2020. So I've done this for 5 years, but I did my Jonathan Blogs channel I've had it since like 2010, but I only posted on it starting in 2017. You think the funniest mom is Jill, but the one that has the best quotes is Christy. Christy has amazing quotes. Jill is funny without even trying to be funny. Just her living and breathing and walking around is funny, but Christy is super smart and has amazing lines that she comes up with. Favorite season of Dance Moms if you had to choose one season? I like season 2. Season 2 is great. You got all the things working together. I think that was probably the peak of Dance Moms. It was before everything kind of got crazy. Do you think Dance Moms would be that popular if it was on Bravo and not Lifetime? I don't know. Lifetime had a lot of Dance Moms-esque shows, but I think they came on after Dance Moms. But Bravo's really popular. Bravo has a unique fan base. But Dance Moms is bigger than any Bravo show, in my opinion. Like, Dance Moms is as popular now as it was when it was originally airing. Like, name a show that has that. Dance Moms is constantly memed, goes viral, talked about. Not many shows have that. Oh, let's see. Do you remember where they had an interview and Kenzie acts as Jill saying, "Hi, do you want to take a picture?" I do. That was really funny. Is Maddie allowed to talk to Chloe now? I guess. We never really see them hang on. What was I saying? We never really see them take a picture together or hang out or, comment on each other's stuff. So I don't really know if they're friends or not. But I'm sure, I mean, Maddie's in her 20s. She's allowed to talk to anybody that she wants to. You said, I feel like Christy suddenly became nice ever since losing weight, as if she didn't cheat on their father and got a DUI. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Christy's actually really nice. I've talked to Christy before, and she's really nice. But I also heard that she was making fun of me on her Patreon, the Pillow Talk Patreon. I heard she was making fun of me. So that kind of hurt my feelings. I'll say that. I don't know that that's true, but people in the comments have told me that. So if anybody can make a video of that and send it to me, I'd love to see it. Because then I might feel differently about Christy. But she definitely changed. I actually think when Christy got skinny and came back to the show in season 7, I thought she was really mean. Really mean. I think she was much nicer and kinder and funnier on the early seasons. Do you think Abby was fair at Pyramid? I mean, I think usually she was pretty fair, unless when it came to Maddie. Maddie was the Cleopatra of the pyramid, getting worshipped by Abby. That is a great line. That is so true, though. Who's your favorite mom on Dance Moms? Definitely Jill. Jill's definitely my favorite mom. She's so funny. You like Mackenzie's line where the Broadway casting agents for Joffrey Ballet. And I like where Mackenzie says, "Hey, Miss Abby told me to shake my bum bum, and I shake it pretty well." Yeah, that's really funny. That's a funny line. Yeah, I can't believe that Maddie goes, or not Maddie, Kinsey goes into the Joffrey, and she's like shaking her booty and stuff. And like Nia's doing the like death drop. That's very unintentionally funny. So funny. But yeah, if you guys like this stream, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Do you know if ALDC is still open? The ALDC that was on the show is not open, but Abby does have a small ALDC like space where she has dance classes. But it's like one room. I think it's like a dance class. It's not like the big studio that she had before. She definitely closed that a long time ago. I'll give it a thumbs up right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've had so much fun talking to you guys. I definitely want to do this more often. Abby had the most beef with Holly out of all the moms. No, I don't think so. Abby had the most beef with Kelly and Christy. Abby only started having beef with Holly, and I don't blame Holly 100% for this, but Abby had the most beef with Holly when Holly didn't want Abby to manage Nia's music. And the producers went behind Abby's back and paid for Nia to have that big music video with all those professional people directing and doing her makeup and everything, while Kendall's music video was just Abby paying for it. So the producers were really shady and really put a wedge between Abby and Holly. But there were definitely times where Abby and Holly, you know, Abby was hard on Holly too. Shirt is slay. Thank you! And I got my screen back here that my boyfriend bought me. Super cool. You needed this live. Aw, thank you. I needed this live too. I was having a crappy day. So this really brightened my day, seriously. My favorite line from Abby is when Kathy loses to Abby and she says, "Time for pork chops and applesauce." I think it's the episode where Kathy lies about a dancer's age. That is so funny that Kathy lied about a dancer's age. And it makes me think, was that the producers that screwed that up? Or did Kathy actually lie? Or did Kathy do it just to cause drama? I don't know. I'm not sure. What's your favorite character from Scream 1? Definitely Stu. I like Stu. Matthew Lillard. He's really cute. So cute. The producers were more evil than Abby. I mean, I think Abby got more evil as the show went on because, like, the fame and the show just overtook her. Stu is fine. Absolutely. Did Abby change the scores when Maddie and Chloe had the same solo? I don't know. She or the producers probably did just to make drama. I'm sure. Do you have a least favorite episode of Dance Moms and a favorite one? I really don't think I do. The episode where Abby's mom dies is really sad. I would say that's one of my least favorite ones. And in season 7, when they get all the different dance teachers, I don't really like those. I think it's best when Abby's on it. But favorite? What would be my favorite episode? The show is very formulaic. So it's like a lot of the episodes are very similar. So I don't know what my favorite would be. I'll tell you this. There's something about the ones when they're in Pittsburgh and it's snowing. I just love those so much for some reason. It just makes me really happy. Favorite Dance Moms costume? I don't know. I didn't pay a huge... Oh, no. I will say. Kinsey and JoJo's Lucy and Ethel dance where they were black and white, I thought that was absolutely amazing. And didn't their music mess up or something? That sucked, because those costumes were really cool. Oh, let's see. Which girl in the Dance Moms OG is your favorite? Probably Nia. Nia was like the character, I mean, she's a real person, but on the show, the character that you would like root for, and you were just hoping that things would do well for her. And I also really liked Paige. She was kind of in that same boat. Nia and Paige got so much crap from Abby. But I do think Abby really liked them at first. And I think the show just messed everything up. Do you think Abby was sometimes right when she argued with the moms? Oh, yeah. Sure. There were definitely moments when she was right, and there were moments that the moms were right. What's your favorite Maddie solo? Yours is Cry. I like Cry. Jeez, let me think. Favorite Maddie solo? I don't know. What'd you say? MT? What does that mean? What does MT mean? Jeez, now I'm trying to think of my favorite Maddie solo. Cry was really good. Cry's like the big Maddie solo. My favorite mom is Jill. Do you think JoJo should have went to the auditions, even though Abby didn't invite her and it was for her other girls who were on the team? Or she should have not gone? Which auditions are you talking about? Do you think Christy was jealous of Maddie? Absolutely she was jealous of Maddie. She was jealous of the favoritism. She was definitely jealous of the favoritism that Abby showed to Maddie. She wanted Abby to do that to Chloe, and Abby didn't for some reason. The one with John Barba, I think that's how you spell his last name. Oh, I can't remember. I remember JoJo met with Demi Lovato's sister, and she was there with the Maddie B audition. Was it just meeting with the talent agent or something? I don't remember. Oh, MT means me too. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that like that. I don't think so. But I don't know. I don't remember. Let me Google the John Barba audition. Oh, it's where she embarrassed Nia and be like, she's talking just like her mother. I don't know. I mean, JoJo was a part of the show at that time, so I mean, I think she should have. I think she definitely should have. Abby definitely didn't want JoJo on the show, so that imitation with Abby was funny. That I did? Did I do an imitation of Abby? Well, this was fun, guys. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I had fun talking to you guys. I should probably get off and get something to eat. I haven't ate anything today. Do you think Abby showed... I mean, there were some things, definitely, that she did that she shouldn't have done. And was kind of messed up. I don't know that she's the R word, but she's definitely ignorant about racial issues. I'll say that for sure. And Nia deserves an apology from Abby. Christy wasn't jealous of Maddie specifically. She was just upset how the treatment was different. Oh, for sure. Like I said, she was definitely jealous of the treatment that Abby gave to Maddie. She wanted Chloe to have that same level of treatment because Chloe was also an amazing dancer. So she should have been a favorite as well. And I don't know why Abby wanted to work against a child that she trained and was representing her. That didn't really make sense. Hope your day goes well. I'll definitely join these more often. I work tomorrow and I'll watch some of your videos. What do you think of Gianna? Gianna's an interesting one. She was definitely, at least she definitely seemed to agree with what Abby did most of the time. So she was definitely loyal to Abby. Hi, Luis. What's up? Or Louise. You think Melissa favored Maddie because she looked like her mother and Mackenzie just like her daughter? I can see that. I think Melissa definitely favored Maddie as much as she doesn't want to say that she did. Have you watched the Dance Moms reunion? I did. You need to watch it. You definitely need to watch it. Do you think Melissa was a liar? Yeah, she was a liar. I like Melissa, even though she made fun of me in one of her videos, but she was definitely a liar. We all lie sometimes. But Melissa would lie to get what she wanted. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that the producers wanted Abby to choreograph a group dance about a teenage mom, but Abby refused to do it. I think that is true, actually. Abby was kind of mean to all the girls in different ways. Absolutely. Like, I mean, she wasn't necessarily mean to Maddie, but Maddie was a favorite, so she had sometimes even more pressure than the girls that were getting yelled at and screamed at all day long. What was the worst mom on Dance Mom? The worst OG mom? The OGs are pretty awesome, I have to say. Like, the worst in time, like, the worst... I don't know. All the OGs are pretty good. Which mom didn't make fun of you? I know! I gotta maybe... People always make fun of how I talk in my videos. And I don't know, I'm just so used to doing it. Just talking that way. I've done it for 5 years. Like, sorry if I sound like a newscaster, but it's just how I've always talked in my videos. So I'm going to try to maybe like do it more instead of talking like a newscaster to be like friends talking in my videos. Maybe that would be better. Don't let them affect you. You're great. Thank you. I appreciate that. My favorite group dance is probably The Last Text. I really like that. And of course, Boss Ladies, which everybody loves. You like the one they did for Broadway Baby? Yeah, that was good. What do you think on Christy and the other moms on getting on Melissa about her marriage? I mean, I think they were being shady, and Melissa was being weird about it. But I think the producers, of course, were egging that on too. But when Kenzie placed first and Maddie second, Abby rubbed Kenzie's win in Maddie's face. Absolutely. And Maddie was clearly mad about it too. Clearly mad about it. You're great and you're a good person. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. I really appreciate that. Do you think Kendall's an OG? I do. I consider her an OG. You are Dance Mom's news reporter, and that is what makes you stand out in the community. Thank you. I like the 7 dancers. People think it's weird, but I like it. It was kind of cute, actually. The 7 little dancers. It was kind of cute, actually. It wasn't bad. Favorite Dance Moms girl? I like Kendall and I like Nia. Vivienne did not like dancing. She definitely did not like dancing. But what's crazy is she's like studying dancing in college now. So she really came like full circle. Have you seen Dance Moms A New Era? I have, and I really liked it. I need to go back and watch it a second time because it's been a long time since I've seen it. And there's supposed to be a second season. Like, I swear they filmed it. So I don't know. Like, they went back and aired New Era on Lifetime instead of Hulu. So I don't know if they're wanting to put it on there now for the second season or not. I like the episode where Maddie gets a big trophy and she dedicated her dance to Hannah and gives Hannah her trophy. That was really nice. I thought that was really nice, actually. Yeah, that was sweet of them to do that. Who do you think is worse, Kathy or Abby? I think Abby's worth. I need a drink. I can't talk. I think Abby is worse because Kathy was playing a character. Abby was mean and let the fame take over her, and I think that's just who she is now. Like, and I think maybe, and I'm not going to say Abby doesn't have nice moments. She does have nice moments and kind moments, but between Kathy or Abby, I say Abby is definitely worse. You watched an interview of Maddie's a few days ago, and she got asked if she missed dancing, and she didn't hesitate to say no. I mean, she had a bad experience. I mean, they all had a tough time. Like, we love the show, but they really did have a really crappy time. Favorite person from the select team? That's a good question. Favorite? I like Sarah. Little Sarah. Sarah Hunt. She was a really good dancer. I think she should have been on the show like season 6 and 7. You hated Anthony. He thought he was good because he worked for celebrities. So Anthony was awful. He was so mean. Hot Cheetos or Takis? I'm going to say Hot Cheetos. I don't love Takis. Do you think the candy apple should have won most of the competitions? Not all of them, but a lot of them, I think they had really great dances and they could have won, definitely. Would you ever be open to doing a Q&A with Christy or Melissa? If yes, which one? I would definitely rather do it with Christy than Melissa. Melissa and I have had issues. Maybe one-sided issues because she made a video making fun of me, but I'd rather do it with Christy. Wait, I missed the comments. I feel like behind the scenes there's a lot of ugly stuff going on. Absolutely. In the John Barbara edition, I remember when Lisa was saying, bring it down, you're just talking to him. He's right there. Like, lady, relax. She's just a kid. She's there to have fun. Yeah, absolutely. It is disturbing to know there were criminals on the show. I saw that. Like the guy that was in the Maddie B audition, wasn't he arrested and put in jail? That's pretty messed up. It wasn't, was there no, I don't know. There's somebody else. Who is the worst mom from the whole show? Worst mom from the whole show. Some of the people on the select team, Jeanette, I never liked. Christy, she was crazy. Anthony threw Asia and said she fell. I saw that clip recently. That was awful. Why do you have issues with Melissa? Melissa was making fun of me in a video. That's why I have issues with her. It was a long time ago. I'm like over it now, but I was kind of upset with her. But because the big thing with Melissa making fun of me, she said I was a liar and that I was making stuff up. I wasn't making stuff up. All of my posts are like clips from the podcast or like articles or like things that they've actually said. Like, I didn't lie about anything. Sometimes I get stuff wrong, but I've never outright just made stuff up and lied. What was your one favorite duet that Maddie and Chloe did? Black Swan, White Swan, probably. That was Maddie and Chloe, wasn't it? She said it was the microphone that hurt, as if it was made it better for throwing her. Yeah, he still threw her. It was so disturbing to know that the kids were robbed of their childhoods while we all watched and did nothing. I know, and we loved it. It's like comforting to us. It's really messed up. It really is. Like, they really went through trauma. Do you think Gianna was nice to the girls or rude? I think she was nicer than Abby was. What do you think about Leslie and Peyton? I loved Peyton on the show, and I thought Leslie and Peyton should have been full-time. Leslie was crazy, and she was really funny, and she started tons of drama. I think the reason they weren't full-time was that Peyton got hurt that one time, and that Peyton was too old and too tall and really just did not fit in with the other kids. She is the one to talk about being a liar. I know, that's what I thought too. But then, like, I had Reddit things just talking so much crap about me, and all my comments, I was like, Melissa said you're a liar, and it's the truth, and like, comment after comment after comment. Honestly, Jeanette was one of my favorites from the beginning. Really? Count Stalkula, or whatever Christy called her? Did you ever meet one of the OGs of Dance Moms? I haven't met anybody from Dance Moms. Do you think the girls would be less traumatized without Abby or the producers? Geez, that's a good question, because they both traumatized them in different ways. I don't know, to be honest. They both did bad things. What is your favorite duo from the girls? My favorite duo from the girls is when Nia and Kenzie would do them together. That was really fun. And when JoJo and Kenzie did the Lucy and Ethel dance, where they were like in black and white. I really like that. Favorite fight the moms had that didn't include Abby? I think Leslie and Christy in New Orleans was pretty iconic. That was really the like actual physical fight. That was really crazy. And then Christy and the redheaded mom. What was her name? Oh, I thought I wrote it in my head. Christy and the little girl's mom. The young girl. I can't think of her name. But their fight was really funny. It was like, it happened in like Abby's office area, and Abby's just like this as they're like literally fighting. I love the whole show, but if you think about it, it's really just enjoying the kids being abused by adults that are supposed to be helping them. That's true. The redhead mom is Tammy. Yes, Tammy. What do you think of Jamie having Maisie in the dance studio and was sick in the studio? And Stacy said, I'm worried about my daughter, and your daughter is here and she's sick. I mean, I would be upset if I was Stacy, because I don't want my kid getting sick being around your daughter that's sick. If you're sick, you need to be home, getting better. You're chronically online, so you know. I mean, me too. Me too, 100%. I'm on a screen all day, every day, nonstop. So I get you. What's crazy is that Maisie was really hurt while she was on Dance Moms. And she just went through it, through the pain for like a year filming Dance Moms, being very hurt. If Maddie wasn't Abby's favorite, who do you think would be? Of the OGs, I mean, I think Brooke would be the favorite. Of everybody, Kalani. I love the Chromie you have on the shelf. Thank you. I have a ton of Chromie stuff, actually. This is a Chromie poster right here that you can't see. And that's the Chromie you're talking about. There's a little one there. Let's see. I have tons of Chromie stuff. My background is Chromie. I have this little thing. That's not Chromie. I have a big sleeping Chromie that my boyfriend got me that's sitting on my desk right here. I have lots of Chromie shirts and stuff too. What dance is better, Cry by Maddie or Cry by Kenzie? Definitely by Maddie. It's iconic. Do you think Christy held back Sarah from her full potential? Absolutely. Like Christy was doing what she had to do to be on the show, but like the stuff with the bus and like not wanting her to go without her, like that really held her back. That really held her back. I'm mad at Abby to this day because she was really, if you think about it, broken down this day because she was really broken down the most by Abby and she kept her mouth shut. Which one are you talking about? I'm sorry. I missed it. Which Dance Mom season really stuck out to you? In a good way? I really like season 2. It's kind of peak Dance Moms. Stuck out in a bad way. Season 7 is really dark. Really dark. My favorite Dance Mom is definitely Jill. Oh, you're talking about Chloe. Absolutely. Abby treated her so badly, especially in season 4, when she wouldn't call her name and was calling her girl. That was awful. Okay. Yeah. The stuff with the music video with Christy and Sarah. Christy definitely ruined Sarah's opportunities, but at the same time, Sarah was on the show, yes, because she was an amazing dancer, but because her mom was acting crazy and starting fights. That's also why she was on the show. Season 2 is your favorite? Season 2 is great. How do you feel about Melissa talking about you? Not happy about it. Wasn't happy about all the hate comments I was getting and the Reddit post that was talking so much crap about me. That's what I didn't like about it. Like, she can say, like, I talk funny, but calling me a liar, like, I don't lie. Like, I exaggerate, but I don't lie. I love how Hollywood clock people without cuss words. Absolutely. To me, the saddest scene is Paige giving up on her the one solo and the ensuing argument between Kelly and Abby. Paige just makes me sad. And Abby loved Paige. Like, Paige and Brooke were like her kids before the show. It's what really sad. Like Abby has said, like, I didn't have kids of my own, but I had Brooke and Paige. Like, it's so sad that like real relationships and friendships like that get messed up. Like, that's seriously, seriously sad. Who do you think got the most depression and anxiety on the show? Kalani was in a really bad shape after the show. I know that. Kendall definitely had anxiety. I don't know that she was depressed. Christy's been talking a lot on her podcast about what she and Chloe dealt with after they left the show. So they probably were really depressed and anxious after the show, too. Let me see. I'm missing some comments. It is interesting how Maddie and Mackenzie tried to leave in season 3, but the 6-year contract stopped them. However, Maddie had the biggest improvement in season 4. As far as their careers, it's a good thing they stayed, for sure. I don't think she would have got the Sia opportunity, because I think that was in season 4. So, your daughter discovered Dance Moms and now wants to be like Maddie. Oh, that's so sweet. Just be careful. Dance is a crazy world. There's a lot of sketchy stuff that goes on in dance, so just be very vigilant. Who do you think is the worst, or what do you think is the worst group dance? I don't know. Electricity is pretty bad. Pretty bad. That was just very inappropriate. They were like way too young for that. Paige was the worst at solos because she wasn't given enough of them. That's true. Paige was not good at solos. Kendall was not good at solos. Like Abby always said, she was great in practice and she's great in groups. But solos, I think she got nervous and she didn't perform enough in them. And I mean, she had some that were really good, but overall. Paige had a really great solo. That competition that was on a gym floor and she like won the whole thing. That was a great solo for Paige. What do you think about people voting more for Maddie on Dance What did you think about people voting more for Maddie on Dance Moms on season 3, episode 15? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. You'll have to give me a little bit more details. I don't remember exactly what it is. I'm going to go have my computer because I have work tomorrow and I have to go look for activities for the kids. I'll be right back. Okay, I might get off soon though, but thank you so much for watching. Did you like the Dance Moms new era? I did. I thought it was good. It's different, but I think it's good. Make some noise solo. Yes. Well, that was the one. You guys know everything. You guys are so smart. I'm like, I feel like I know everything about Dance Moms, and I struggle sometimes with like the solos and the costumes and the group dances. I myself did a lot of sport growing up, and I feel like all the girls were casted in Maddie's shadow. Absolutely. Do you remember the trio with Maddie, Chloe, and Paige in the first season when Chloe's headband came off and Abby was so mad? Yes, absolutely. That was awful. That was so mean. Chloe! I'll stay here. Okay. What's your opinion on the group dance hotline? That's a sad one. That's a really sad one. Like Abby does sad and dark really well, but that one was sad. And like Kalani talking about how it affected her during the reunion, that was really hard to watch actually. What do you think is the worst group dance? I don't know. I don't know what the worst one would be. There were some that were really weird. So, well, guys, it's been over an hour. I haven't ate or drank anything today, and I need to get some food. But this has been so fun. Like, I didn't know what to expect doing a live stream because I haven't live streamed for years and years and years. But you guys were so nice, and it was so fun to talk about Dance Moms because I really don't have any friends that watch Dance Moms. So this was honestly awesome. And I think each and every one of you, I'm definitely going to be doing these more often. I think I want to come up with like a schedule that I'll post on my community tab about when I'm going live. And so yeah, but thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. This was so fun. Like, I was having a crappy day, and this really lifted my spirits. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for always watching my videos and liking. And yeah, I thought it was awful that people were body shaming Kalani with her wedding. I thought that was sad. But I will definitely talk to you guys later, and I'll do another live stream. See you later. Thank you guys so much.